We had in the comedy world, there's a comedian, Ari Shaffir, and he had some wild thoughts on the Kobe situation, and some people were not excited about that. I want to play this video that Ari Shaffir put out. You can, if you haven't already heard it, and this was after the helicopter crash. Onward.
There's always a lot of hate, pain in the world, and there's always a bunch of terrible stories. And every once in a while, there's a good story. Good story comes out. The guy who got away with rape got his today. Kobe Bryant is gone. I'm here in Charlotte, the home of the team that originally drafted him. Maybe he wouldn't have raped that chick in Denver if he had stayed in Charlotte with the Hornets. But anyway, the point is, dude, it's
people, that didn't go over well. I'll put that right there. It just didn't go over well with people. Ari also had a tweet. Kobe Bryant died 23 years too late today. He got away with rape because all the Hollywood liberals who attack comedy enjoy rooting for the Lakers more than they dislike rape. Big ups to the hero who forgot to gas up his chopper. I hate the Lakers. What a great day. Hashtag fuck the Lakers. Whew. It's a lot to unpack, I think, in all of that. I personally, I went through a gamut of thoughts and emotions with it, just like a regular dude, man. And it's funny because the way I thought yesterday about it and the way I thought today about it have adjusted. At first I was just like, man, this is crazy. Is he joking? Is he serious? There were children that died. And so you can't, it's just, that's too much to joke about. It's too much. I was like, it's too much. There was also part of me that was, I had the thought too, whenever, when a lot of people were, really lamenting Kobe, right? I was like, yeah, did he rape someone? That came into my head. I couldn't remember exactly how that had played out in the court system and stuff. But here's a guy that was accused of that. And it went to court, and then there was a settlement. So those are just things that kind of popped into my head, and then once I learned that his daughters and that there was more people involved, his daughter and other young people, and for me, it landed in a whole different spot. Now for Ari Shaffir, he's an edgy comedian. That's his whole thing. He's harsh. He is vulgar at times, maybe. I'm not denouncing Ari. I don't believe in this cancel culture stuff. At first, I was just shocked. I was like, what? Is he trying to get attention? Is he... the video, it had he has a little bit of a smirk in it. So it for sure was going to make people irate. It was just, there was too much. He was doing it in front of a picture of other basketball players in Charlotte. There's just so many elements that make it bad, or that make it tough to digest. Let me say that. Especially on a day when he was just beloved by so many people. And then it's interesting because then today, last night, I'm looking at different tweets. Michael Rappaport took Ari to the woodshed, really. He, what did he say? He goes, I want people to see who this piece of shit is. I think it's disgusting. Rappaport went in hard on the dude. He said, meet comedian Ari Shaffir. This is a professional comedian. Hashtag Ari Shaffir, at Ari Shaffir. He was not stoked. Ari got also referred to as a white supremacist. They're racist piece of shit. People went at him. It was funny how it was interesting. It was interesting to see online how the hatred online just started to build and turn over itself, and how it got people called Joe Rogan into it. Like, just how it just kind of became this, like an avalanche, like a hay bale that's somebody pushed over a levee, It became this building thing, this abominable snowman. And then today I'm like, well, it's tough, because if you want to believe in freedom of speech, which we have to have it, then some people are just going to say what they want to say. I don't know Ari's intent on this. I don't know if he's trying to sell tickets in Charlotte. I don't know. People also say this is a character that he does, where he does a lot about, like, when people die. He'll make like a funny video or a funny tweet, or make a tweet trying to make light of a situation under a certain, like, dirty character that he has. Honestly, it's interesting, because if Ari walked into the room yesterday, if he walked in, I'd have been like, dude, what the fuck? What's going on? And I think that's how most people would have been if he in human form would have walked into the room after you had seen the video and read this tweet. But online, it's like this other thing. You can be, people are like saying, I'm going to knock him out right when I see him at the Comedy Store. People are saying, black people, go get this guy. There was definitely a lot of black racial hatred towards him. And from everybody. It was from all directions. It wasn't just black for sure. But, there was like some, black Twitter can be wild. But yeah, I just thought it was some rough timing. It was definitely rough timing, but that had to be what he's going for. That's what he's doing. There's some people that, there's like whatever that Sinus, the insult dog. Remember that guy? The little dog, the puppet. And then there's Ari, the Death Wish Doberman, he wanted all the smoke. And he got it, man. He definitely got it. So I just end up thinking that if we're going to... people can say what they want. And they should be able to say what they want. And the repercussions of it are other people are going to react the way they want to. You can't say that people can't say something. Even if you don't agree with it. I can't say, he can't say that. And I don't think that Twitter or any of these platforms should be able to say someone can't say something. The way you learn what works and what doesn't is by trying things out. Now, I don't think that, I don't know if this is him trying something. I'm not saying any of that, but I'm just saying you have to still have that, now he knows how people feel. And that, people get to react the way they want to certain things. That's what it's all about. But I just think it was interesting when I thought to myself, okay, well, he's online saying this stuff. But if you see him in person, I would probably be a lot more human. Like, I'm thinking I would be like, oh, well, dude, what was going on, man? Jeez. I'm like, are you freaking, is it tough to take a nap because your phone is just burning with the hatred of so many people towards you? I guess that's my thoughts on it. You say what you want and you can suffer the repercussions of it, or you can see how other people feel about it. But to say this guy then you just don't go buy it. Then don't buy a ticket if you don't want to see him. Now, some people who's into the dark arts and stuff, they're going to really thrive on this. They might buy a new kitten or something and name it Ari Shaffir. I don't think Michael Rappaport's going to buy one. But, just like anybody, he can say what he wants to, and then people get to react to it, and then that's how you get to say what you want back. So that's really my thoughts on it. The part that scares me is when they start saying that, take this guy's account away and take this sort of thing. Like, because that's never going to help anything. People still have to be able to say what they want. That's how you learn. That's how you learn. But man, that was a ballsy fucking move, huh? That was just a ballsy, just like, I don't know if I could take all that heat online. I just don't know if I could take all that heat. Thank you guys for checking out this clip. And if you want to see another clip, then you can look at this clip or this clip, either one of these. So did you pick one, or are you still just watching me do this? Because this is alarming.